Daijahn, I think about this time yesterday, Alabama announced who their quarterback would be in Milroe. Just what have y'all seen on film on him, and knowing that that's kind of the guy you got to kind of focus on?
Um, Definitely +1 in the run game because he's a running quarterback. He's a good quarterback, so just ready to go see him Saturday.
3 games in so far, how would you kind of assess your play up to this point and fit, I guess?
I feel like I've been playing good, but there's always stuff you could get better on. There's always stuff you could get work on. So I'm just gonna say, like, I just gotta get better day in and day out, and just learning the safety position and just getting the overall scheme of the defense.
Just specifically on the field, what are some things you would like to improve on?
Some things I like to improve on is just like I'll say like recognition, like seeing plays and going instead of hesitating, because sometimes I hesitate a little bit. So just seeing stuff and trusting myself and just go.
I'm curious because you made the jump from Division II to Liberty, correct? And
Yes, sir.
so what was harder for you, jumping from Division II to Liberty or from Liberty to the SEC? What's been more difficult?
I could say both. It's almost all the same because at Division II, we had a lot of Division I bounce backs that was coming. So it's like I always played against a lot of good competition. It was just mostly, I would say, like the organization and how it's ran. Like from going from Division II to going to Liberty, it was ran like professional with Coach Freeze. Like we never had training table at D2. We didn't have weight room every single day, treatment like how we did at Liberty. So that was like the big transition, like our schedules. From Division II, we had practice one time a day, and you done for the day. Like you just chilling. At Liberty, we was basically all day. You're not getting home to 5, 6, and then the same here. If you buying in and investing, you're not gonna be home to 6, 7 p.m. just like the coaches.
I know you played in some big games at Liberty, but is this the kind of game, CBS, 2:30, Alabama, both teams nationally ranked and that kind of thing? These are the kind of games that you got in the portal for?
Most definitely, but like you said, I played some big games at Liberty, like Arkansas last year, BYU, and those type of games. So it's just another game, man. We just ready to play and show the world what we're about.
I'm curious, being around Coach Golding this week, do you sense this means something special to him, something more to him?
I feel like he's taking it the same way he takes every single game, and that's we're trying to approach it like it's the national championship every single game.
Other than quarterback play, what's kind of popping off the tape to you about Alabama's offense?
We all know they got some fast receivers, so they like to stretch the field, like to take a lot of shots, and we like that. We want them to take shots, so that's really all the most stuff I see.
Is there anyone in particular you guys are kind of keying in on, or not?
Nope.
Haven't played in those big games last year with Liberty. Has that kind of helped you this week, or is that kind of an emotion, something that's never been hard for you to kind of factor out when you go into environments like this weekend?
It's just more like you just trust God and you go back to all the work you did in the summer and all the off-season work, and that's where these games, like that's where it fall back on. Like how much, if you know you put in a lot of work this summer, you know you don't got no regrets in this, then you should be fully prepared and ready to go out here, and you shouldn't be nervous. You might get a little jitters, but after that first play, they gone. Let's rock out. Appreciate it.